the virtual world, the real world. That's what we could do in this area. And for instance, what you just said about Imperial College excites me and will excite a lot of people around here. The fact that the BBC needs to be more porous, needs to open up more, needs to talk to people, to communicate better about what it's doing and its aspirations. And the sense that we are now very mindful of the fact that the BBC is in a strong position in many ways, not that it isn't earned and not that many people have contributed to that across the country, but how can we be a better partner and work better with others? And in a way, the White City project and the idea of a television centre being a hub is one where we want to say, well, we are going to be there to help you achieve this as well. And then, of course, there's Westfield. And I don't see why the commercial endeavours there to get people to come doesn't mean that they wouldn't be interested in what's going on, even more interested, just across the way at the BBC or at the Imperial College, or sense that this is an exciting, vibrant community with, as Deyan says, nice places to sit and eat. One final thing I'd say, having been on the board of the South Bank for a long time, where there was lots of conversation about how do we make the South Bank work, how do we join it up. The ironic answer to the South Bank, to make it more creative, was to put more restaurants there, to create a commercial, so we moved. People want to be there, want to come, and then they come together. There's a sense of excitement, and of course, food is a cultural activity too. It's in some ways, it's a creative activity. Creative people are involved. So all those different restaurants which reflect multicultural Britain, but at the centre of it is the presence of the festival hall. And there's usually some kind of installation out there. It's an incredibly throbbing and exciting place, and no matter how many artistic directors have sat there thinking, what can we put on to get them interested, they wouldn't have thought of this. And it's worked because that money goes back to recycle and support the festival hall, just as one hopes it will help the licence fee to have White City and Television Centre working effectively. So I think there is a real meaning in this word creative, particularly in these difficult times, to do with partnership, collaboration, a sense of reason, why you might want to come.
Good note on which to bring this session to a close. Stephen, Secretary of State, thank you for attending. Happily, as a final note, the BBC as client, I'm sure that their master planners and the brief that they've given them will allow simultaneously for big things and smaller things to happen. And I think that it is possible to get both a local brain and substantial facilities in the same way that Central London as a whole does that very successfully. On your behalf, thank you very much to the panel.